Were you involved in an auto accident and you want to know what to do next? Check out this short video for the top 5 things to do after an auto accident. Hey everybody, Barry here with the LawFull channel. On this channel you're going to find short videos on a wide variety of legal topics that affect your life. If you haven't already, would you please subscribe to our channel? And if you have any questions or comments about a legal topic, put them in the comment section below. If I can't help you, I'll try and find someone who can. Okay, the top 5 things to do after an auto accident. The first seems like a no-brainer, but I can't tell you how many calls I get from people who didn't call the police after an accident. It's so important. And it really should be a no-brainer for people. First, the insurance company wants you to do it. They want a police report because that helps establish fault for the accident. Not in court, but in the insurance company's mind. It's an example, or it gives an illustration of who is at fault for the accident. In addition, I've talked about this on other videos, but stories change. If you get in an accident and you don't call the police, or the police don't come to the scene of the accident, things might change. The person who was involved in the accident with you and guaranteed that they're going to pay for your damages may change their story. I've seen cases where somebody went from being a defendant to the plaintiff in a case. At the scene of the accident, they said, oh yeah, I'm at fault, I'll take responsibility for the accident, just don't report it to my insurance company, don't call the police, you don't need to. And the next thing you know, you leave the scene of the accident, and the next thing you know, that person is adverse and claiming they were the victim. Okay, the second thing to do also seems like a no-brainer, but get the contact information of the person who hit you, if you can. I mean, if you're in an ambulance, there's not much you can do about it. But get their name, address, phone number, take down their license plate, and get their insurance information. Now, if you don't get this information, all is not lost, right? The police officer who comes to investigate the case, he'll get the contact information and put it in the police report. But the problem is, sometimes it takes a few weeks, and in some cities it takes even longer than that, to get a police report. So you may not be able to file a claim with the other guy's insurance company for a long time if you didn't get his or her insurance information at the scene of the accident. Okay, the third thing to do, get medical treatment as soon after the accident as possible. So this is an issue we face all the time. I get calls from people who were involved in accidents and didn't feel any pain at the scene of the accident. Well, your adrenaline is rushing. You just got involved in an accident. So you may not be feeling what's really going on inside your body. And then they wait a few days, and the next thing they know, they've got terrible pain in their neck or their back, and they want to know, should you go get medical treatment? Well, yes, go get the medical treatment, but I want to let you know that the longer you delay, the harder it is to get over this issue with the insurance company. They look at a delay in treatment as a big red sign or a red flag that you weren't that injured in the accident. And then some people ask me, well, should I go to the emergency room or should I go to my doctor? Honestly, I don't care. Just get the medical treatment that you need as soon as possible, and we can sort it out from there. Okay, the fourth thing you need to do after an auto accident is file a claim with all the insurance companies involved. Now, this is one that stumps people a lot, and I talk about it all the time with people. It's a no-brainer to file a claim with the party that you think caused the accident. But you should also file a claim with your own insurance company. Some people don't like to do that because they think they're going to be found at fault for the accident and it's going to cause their insurance rates to go up. Well, guess what? Insurance companies are going to find out anyways. They're all connected. Here's the thing, is that your insurance policy probably mandates or requires that you let them know if you're involved in an accident. And theoretically, at least, if you don't let them know, it could give them grounds to cancel your policy. Now, that doesn't mean that people don't tell their insurance companies about accidents. They do all the time, but I always recommend people tell their insurance company. Another reason you want to tell your insurance company is because you may have to go after your own insurance to get compensation for your damages. So for example, I gave you the example earlier where you may not know the insurance information for the guy who hit you. Well, you can go after your own insurance to get coverage for your property damage, and then your insurance company will get reimbursed by the party that caused the accident. And You may need to go after your own insurance policy to recover for your pain and suffering and your medical bills. So let's say you have $1 million case or a big case, and the person who hit you only has a $25,000 insurance policy. Or maybe they don't have any insurance. So on your insurance policy, you may have uninsured motorist or underinsured motorist coverage, which means that if you can't go after the other guy's policy to get reimbursed, you can go after your own policy. And here's a word of caution. If you do go after your own policy, you become adverse to your insurance company, which means they kind of step in the role of the other party's insurance company. So watch what you say and watch what you do. Okay, the last tip I want to talk about is that after you're involved in an accident, take photographs as soon as possible of the property damage and also your injuries. So if you're in the hospital, get somebody to take a picture of you in your hospital bed. Pictures really do tell 1,000 words. They're critical. And I have found that in cases where we have good photographs, good art, so to speak, those cases are worth more than cases where we don't have that kind of art. Not only do pictures show the severity of your injury, but pictures of your property damage can show the severity of impact. And that may go a long way in demonstrating how severe your case is and how much you are thus your case is worth. Okay, now it's time for your take on the law. Thinking back up about the 5 things that I just mentioned, were you involved in an accident and you didn't call the police or you didn't get medical treatment right away? Let us know in the comments below how that worked out for you. Okay, everybody, thanks for checking out this short video about the 5 key things to do after you're involved in an auto accident. If you haven't already, would you please subscribe to our channel? And if you have any questions or comments about an accident you were involved in, put them in the comments section below. If I can't help you, I'll try and find someone who can.